We are, all of us, born into a lie. That there are those who are good and those who are evil. But these words mean nothing. In truth, the only measure of a soul is the strength of their will.
Welcome to the Swain Champion Spotlight. Swain's passive, Ravenous Flock, has two components. First, enemy champions leave behind soul fragments when they die. Shadowy ravens scavenge nearby soul fragments, healing Swain. He can also store a bunch of soul fragments, and we'll go over what that means a little bit later. Now let's talk about Ravenous Flock's second effect. Right-clicking any nearby immobilized enemy champion damages them, drags them towards Swain, and rips out a soul fragment. The drag has a moderate cooldown, so you'll have to choose the best victim when following up on area of effect lockdowns. Swain's Q, Death's Hand, unleashes several bolts of eldritch power in front of him, each damaging the first target struck. Multiple hits on the same target deal reduced damage beyond the first. Bolts pierce through targets they kill, restoring a portion of Swain's mana and hitting the next unit in their path. Take advantage of this in lane to shock your opponent through their low health minions, or refresh your mana pool wave clearing. Swain's W, Vision of Empire, opens a demonic eye at a target location, damaging and slowing all enemies in the area after a moderate delay. Champions hit by Vision of Empire take extra damage, grant Swain a soul fragment, and are temporarily revealed. Vision of Empire's range is freaking massive. It gives tons of versatility as a zoning, reconnaissance, and follow-up tool. It's up to you as a master tactician to figure out the best way to use it. It's typically not wave clear. Swain's E, Never Move, projects his demonic hand forward, then calls it back, damaging everything it touches. Never Move passes through enemies on the way out, but explodes if it hits something as it's returning. Targets caught in the explosion are rooted in addition to damage. Never Move explodes if it hits any enemy on the way back, not just enemy champions. Keep an eye on what's behind your target, or you could end up rooting a minion or monster by mistake. Feels bad, Bird Dad. Watch for opportunities to follow up on Never Move with your other abilities. Pull your opponent in with Ravenous Flock's right click, then drop a 5-finger Death's Hand for tons of damage. Once you've got a grasp on Swain's kit, eyeball an opportunity to add Vision of Empire into the mix. Swain's ultimate, Demonic Ascension, invokes his full power, granting a big chunk of health on cast and draining life from the nearest enemies for an extended duration, prioritizing champions. When Demonic Ascension ends, either by running down the duration or by reactivating after draining enough health, Swain casts Demon Flare, the payoff for collecting all those soul fragments. Swain crushes every fragment in his possession to unleash a nova of demonic energy, damaging the closest enemies around him. The nova's damage increases for each fragment consumed. Demon Flare is Swain's make or break moment in teamfights. Flash bombing the opposing backline is a play for the highlight reels when Swain does quick maths. But if you don't know 2 + 2 is 4, miscalculations will leave him stranded in the middle of a very angry enemy team with no access to his survival tools. Let's sum it up with a late-game teamfight to strike fear into the foes of Noxus. Swain catches Ezreal and Braum with a well-aimed Never Move, then pulls Ez in with a Ravenous Flock. Ezreal tries to flash to safety but is winged by the far edge of Demon Flare. A few more pecks murder Braum, bringing the teamfight to a tidy conclusion. Thanks for watching the Swain Champion Spotlight. Click these links for more intel on the Noxian Grand General.